People around the world speak over 7,000 different languages, but there is one universal language we all communicate with, no matter who you are or where you're from. We all use body language. And in this video, we're going to take a look at 10 things body language is saying about you. Number 10. Tapping or drumming. Tapping or drumming your fingers can be a very clear sign to everyone around you that you're feeling frustrated, nervous, agitated, or impatient. And it's often something you don't even realise you're actually doing. Although some more dominant people do use it as a technique to try and control situations and other people when they're not happy with the way it's going. Number 9. Arms and hands. Now we've all seen someone with arms crossed and known, more or less, what it means. You don't have to be an expert to understand this simple form of body language. Psychologists think crossing arms might be one of the first forms of body language children learn to understand, as it often means their parents are unhappy or cross with them. There are lots of other arm and hand positions we all probably understand. For instance, if someone is standing with their hands on their hips, it can mean they're feeling confident or powerful. This pose is often referred to as the Superman pose. In fact, studies have shown that if you adopt a more powerful, open pose, you are more likely to perform better at tasks, as it can increase your confidence and self-value. Number 8. Eye contact. Some would say your eyes are the most revealing part of the body. No matter what you are saying or doing, your eyes are always telling the truth about how you really feel. If your eyes are darting all over the place, it can be a clear indicator that you are nervous or scared. And when you keep a strong level of eye contact with someone, it portrays your confidence, interest, and true intentions with them. Studies have shown strong eye contact is a crucial part of job interviews, and those that retain good eye contact are more likely to get the job. However, there is a fine line between good, strong eye contact and creepily staring at someone. So try to make sure you don't come across as a creep that intensely stares at everyone that passes. Number 7. Handshake. In the business world, handshakes can be a very important factor. A strong, confident handshake can be a clear sign a person can be trusted and relied upon. Adding in an extra touch on the elbow or upper back can also show the person you're an open individual. A weak handshake, on the other hand, can be a deal breaker, as many perceive it as a lack of commitment and self-confidence. However, be careful with this one, as if you go in too strong and hard, people could perceive you to be trying to make up for something. Number 6. Leg position. Sitting with your legs wide open can be a sign of dominance. This is something men tend to do far more than women. Experts say crossing one of your legs over the other is often a clear signal of personal security and confidence, while having both legs together can be a sign of modesty and self-respect. And this is something women tend to do far more than men. You've got to keep in mind with this one that people might just be sitting in the position that is most comfortable to them at that moment, and their position might not actually mean anything. For this reason, leg position and sitting is a tricky one to decipher. Number 5. Compassion. Compassionate, empathetic people tend to have more open and inviting body language. This means they will frequently put their hand on their heart and do a lot of open, calm gestures with their palms facing up and out. On the other hand, people that are feeling sad, anxious, or worried about something will do the opposite, often with shrugged, closed shoulders and a very limited amount of gestures. Number 4. Posture. Your posture can tell other people a lot about you as a person and how you are currently feeling. Slouching could indicate poor self-esteem or that you're feeling fatigued and tired. A broad, puffed up chest and shoulders could mean you are feeling confident and lucky, but if you do it too much, it might lead others to think you are trying to make up for something. A straight back and even shoulders is the ideal human posture and can send a message that you are healthy, happy, and confident being yourself. Number 3. Playing with hair. Someone playing around with their hair can mean a few different things. Firstly, if someone is playing with their hair, running it through their hands and constantly readjusting it, it could be a sign of flirting and attraction. However, if they're holding their hair or resting their hand in their hair, it could be a sign of anxiety, distress, and sadness. So maybe go and talk to them and cheer them up. Number 2. Flirting. When we are attracted to someone, we tend to automatically mimic the other person's behaviour and body language. So if you find you're both copying each other's movements, then you probably quite like each other. But be careful, because if you find someone attractive but the feeling is not mutual, you mimicking all their movements and gestures might come across as a little weird, even if you're not doing it on purpose. Other signs of attraction are strong eye contact combined with looking at the other person's lips. Also, light touches to their arms or feet could be a strong sign the other person is trying to connect with you. Number 1. Lying. Now, some people are better at lying than others, but most people tend to give away clues through their body language. A common one is for the liar to instinctively cover vulnerable body parts like the throat, head and abdomen. If their eyes are darting all around the place and rarely making contact with the person they're talking to, this could mean they feel uncomfortable and are probably lying. Confident liars often try to flip the situation around by becoming defensive and pointing and questioning everyone around them. And finally, a dry mouth can sometimes mean they're lying. So if you see them constantly licking their lips and swallowing, they might not be telling the truth. Well, my friends, that's it for this video. Comment down below what you thought. Are you going to try and use some of this new body language knowledge, or do you think it's all rubbish? Let us know in the comments. Make sure you give the video a like or a dislike. We love hearing your opinions. And finally, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching.